Hello guys. Okay, in this video I'm going to be talking about the Trachelium Caeruleum, and I don't really see many people talking about this amazing plant, but I'm not sure if you remember, but I was at this nursery and it was the only one left and it looked very lonely, and it was an accidental buy. I wasn't intending to buy it. I had never heard of this plant before. Even the nursery, the employees didn't even know what the name of this plant was. They had to look it up. Then they came back to me and they wrote the name on the pot. And so it the reason why he bought it, because it stood out to me. It had dark leaves, and at that time it didn't look as healthy as it does right now. It looked kind of I don't know. It didn't look good. So when I brought it home and I potted it, I trimmed it and I cut off a lot of the dead looking stems and the leaves, and look how well it's grown. Look at those dark stems, those almost black looking stems. And so this plant is, again, it's called Trachelium Caeruleum. It also goes by the name of Throatwort. And there's different varieties of this plant. This specific cultivar, I still don't know what the name of it is, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's the Black Knight. And if that's the case, the blooms are going to be this very deep, dark purple, and I'm really looking forward to it. And this plant can also have white flowers and other different colors, but I'm really hoping that it'll be the deep, dark purple flowers that I really want. And this plant can grow to 3 feet tall, and when it blooms, a lot of the pollinators love it, they enjoy it. And as you can see, I decided to pot it. Just to give you an idea of the health of this plant, it's the healthiest plant that I have ever bought in my whole life. This plant does not show any sign of disease, weakness, nothing. There's not one leaf that's brown or showing any kind of disease. It just looks perfect. It looks like a perfect, healthy plant, period. Another positive aspect of this plant is that the stems are pliable and bendy, so when there's wind, they don't break easily. The stems sort of just wave and move along with the wind. Unless maybe there's like a very strong wind, maybe they can break, but as you can see, they're standing straight and the wind has not affected the stems at all. This is a perennial evergreen plant. How cool is that? At some time in the future, I plan to propagate it and plant some of it into the ground, and hopefully it'll do as well as it is doing here in this pot. It can grow to be up to 3 feet tall. Some sources say that you can neglect it and it'll just do its own thing. It'll take care of itself. It's drought tolerant. Other sources say that it needs more like a rich soil, so who knows. So I'm trying it, and so far it's doing good in this pot. I used regular in-ground plant soil, and I mixed it with some of that soil that's fast draining for cacti. And any new leaves that come out, they tend to be green, but as they mature, they turn dark. And the more sun they get, the darker they turn. And this is definitely a worthy plant for any Gothic garden out there that appreciates dark plants with dark leaves and dark stems, a total dark plant. And that's it. And I hope you guys consider this plant the next time you think about buying something else for your garden.